Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I made this double-sided satin bonnet. And this bonnet comes with a band that can be tied in place and it will stay on your head all night. This band will also protect your edges. This bonnet does not have elastic and it can be worn on the wrong or on the right side, whichever way you want to wear it. If you guys want to see how I made this bonnet, remember to watch this video to the end, like, comment, share and subscribe. And this is what the back of this bonnet looks like. All right guys, let's get into making this bonnet. In making this bonnet with a band, the first thing you need to do is decide which fabric you would want to use. Do you want to use a satin fabric or a cotton fabric? But for this one, I'll be using a satin fabric. I will make my bonnet 12.5 inches wide all the way. So I'm making a half circle and I bring it this way and it's 12.5. Put it at this point to this point, 12.5 all the way till I get to the edge here. Mark it to form a circle and I cut it. And what I do is I folded my fabric into 4 to be able to get a full circle for my bonnet. First thing that I would do is open this up, the good side of the fabric facing up. Here I'll pick an edge here and use my pin, hold it around. I don't want to hold everything around and I'm avoiding putting so much pins because this is satin and it's so soft. Because there's no elastic, it has like an opening on the end here. So that's what we're about to make right now. And opening at the side, I will be going by the length of 4 inches. I will take half an inch on both sides. I'll mark it all the way to my sewing machine and sew on this line all the way and back. I will not be sewing this middle line because I will be cutting this middle line this way and this way. Guys, I'm done sewing just like I said I was going to do. I'm going to cut this line open right here. I'm done cutting it open and this is how I cut it. I cut straight and then I made 2 slants on the side so that I can flip it over and there's no like bulge or whatever. And then I notched on the sides also to help it turn over. So I have this. So I'll take it to my ironing board, give this place a good press so that everything is well tucked in. So this is the opening, and then I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew all the way around till I get to this point, both fabrics together. I am done sewing all the way around. As you can see, everything is now one piece because I top stitched this opening here and then sewed all the way around my bonnet so I have a full circle. The next thing that I'm going to do is to attach my band like I have for this one, this band that helps it tie in place. A band measures 84 inches for the length, 6 inches by the width, but when I fold it over and it will be 3 inches, so 3 inches by 84, these 2 ends together so that I can get the midpoint with a notch here just to mark it down. So these midpoints I'll be using 11.5 or 11 inches. 11 inches if I'm using 22 as a round head circumference, or 11.5 if I'm using 23 as a round head circumference. But from this my midpoint line, I'll be measuring 11 inches this way, 11 inches this way. This is the midpoint that I am notched, and I have 11 inches this way, which is this point right here, and I have another 11 inches this way, which is also this point right here. I'll be using the opening here as the mark to get the middle of my bonnet also. I will take this line, which I'll call the midpoint of my bonnet. I'll place the midpoint of my band, spread it this way, pick this part and put it on the midpoint of my bonnet so they become one, and I'll just pin it. So for this other 11 inches that I have here, I'll hold it this way and then bring this end of my bonnet, that's the opening but the end of it, and then hold it this way, fold it this way and put this place on the place. So good face to good face on the 11 inches mark. What I need to do is all of this bonnet here, I need to pleat it to fit into this 11 inches on this side. But before I do that, remember that we have another 11 inches mark that we notch on this other side of the band. So we also need to attach it to this side, this second side of our opening, band opening. So I'll bring it this way and place it this way, and then I will pin it. For this part of my 11 inches, I'm going to pleat the bonnet only to the 11 inches band. As you can see, I am done pinning my bonnet to my band, and I have some pleats going along. I don't measure my pleats, I just pleat until everything fits into the 11 inches that I have on both sides. Take it to my sewing machine, put this on the wrong side, the band this way. I'll sew this way all the way round till I get to like an inch or half an inch to this point like this, and then I'll stop right here so that I can pull my hand and pull it out. I'll do the same thing for this other band, and then I'll also sew all the way around here. Guys, I am done sewing the pleats together, and this is what it looks like inside, all the pleats, and this is what it looks like in front. This is the opening that I left after joining the band, after sewing the band rather, from here all the way. I left this opening so that I can pull this in. Iron about half an inch inwards. Remember, my band was like this. I have to bring it this way so I can cover this other end of the bonnet. So I'll bring this in and fold. I've gone ahead to iron like half an inch all the way round. So I'll bring this here to cover this. Take it to my sewing machine and I will sew all the way, get to this point right here. So guys, so I'm done sewing all the way around, and this is what the bonnet looks like. And I hope that you find this tutorial easy to follow. If you do, please remember to give me a thumbs up, to like this video, to share, and also to subscribe if you are not subscribed to me. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.